Hey guys, so as the title of this video says, today I wanted to talk about my summer internship with GE in Bangkok, Thailand. And before that, let me just talk a little bit about myself so you know where I'm coming from and how I got the internship. I'm currently an undergraduate student studying modern history and philosophy in my third year, seeing all my high school friends landing internships every single summer, while I'm just home being the bookworm that I am. I started to feel the pressure, or rather, I started to gain the motivation to look for an internship. Not quite knowing what I could do with my degree, I applied for everything from finance to consulting, marketing, working in embassies, public relations, and communications. I started applying for internships in December of 2016, and after over 50 applications, I finally landed one at GE Thailand as a communications intern. The type of work that I do as a communications intern in GE are quite varied. It goes from writing internal newsletters to monitoring news, to creating country media landscapes, to create advertisement leaflets, posters, write email invitation letters, and so on and so forth, and also do tons of translations, all of them given by this lady, Joy. So when I arrive at work, I immediately go from my desk to my boss's office. This is my boss, Kun Siriporn, or as I call her, Dang. Now when it comes to challenges, the first challenge for me was that I never had an internship before, so this is my first contact with corporate life. I didn't understand corporate culture, I didn't know what to expect, but thankfully my boss, Dang, was extremely kind and helpful whenever I had any questions. I learned that GE works and implements heavily the idea of having a flexible working hour, allowing employees to work from home, but that also means that you're faced with all kinds of challenges. You know, you're not sitting in your desk from 9 to 5, right? You're at home, you're presented with work from all sorts of directions. That also results in a very quiet, very quiet office. The second challenge, which I touched on a little bit, was the multitasking, the kind of work that you receive. I think everyone in GE agrees that they never expected to do the kind of work that they're doing a lot of the time. This means that you're not only working directly for your boss, you have to be helping your colleagues all the time. For example, I had to juggle between creating an online invitation letter to our conference and also help plan and organize a company visit to many universities in Bangkok. So advice for others seeking for an internship next summer or maybe at the end of this year. Firstly, never stop applying. My plan was to secure an internship for this summer back in December, but I only got one confirmed at the end of May, well into my summer break. If you're in your penultimate year, set a good 1 hour to apply for internships each day and go beyond formal channels like application forms. Don't be afraid to send polite emails to companies to follow up on your application form, or go straight to ask if they have vacancies for interns. And relax during your interview. I once over-prepared and managed to remember exactly what I was going to say for every question possible, but when the time came to record my interview answers online, I freaked out. This is how I introduced myself. Hi, I'm Puit, before accidentally pressing send. Needless to say, I did not land that internship. So when it came to interviewing for GE, I relaxed, I became myself, I didn't over-prepare, I was honest about my weaknesses, and I was as straightforward as I could be. Firstly, it's your attitude. Don't have that attitude where you feel like you're just a student there, that it's all just temporary. Don't try to get over it quickly so that you have something to write on your CV or resume when you apply for jobs or when you apply for postgrad. Connections stay, and the skills that you've learned stays with you. Knowing many colleagues in GE has given me so many prospects and insights about future careers. These relationships or connections or skills that you've learned really do stay with you. Now I have someone to talk to if I have questions related to what I've learned or dealt with in GE. I can ask Joy about the GE leadership program. I can also ask her about where she's been in the past, how she's got into GE. I can ask Dang about how to get into communications or how public relations agencies work, because that's her expertise, or how to approach the media as a private multinational company. All this is valuable information and valuable relationships that you develop in your internship that you have to really treasure over time. If you're in an internship and you're bogged down with work, Don't deny it, don't try to run away from it. Embrace the challenge, accept it, and work with it. Ask for help if you need to. Search for examples and outlines for your work, but never say no. Be a yes man while you're in your internship. You'll realize that with this approach, after a short period, you would come out growing so much as a person. You would come out gaining so many new skills, and most importantly, you'll come out gaining so many new colleagues and friends. You'll face a miserable amount of stress, but you'll rise from it stronger than ever before. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.